Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your girl Kirubi here. Yeah, and today we're doing a sit down video. I know you guys I've done it once, yeah, but today we're also doing a sit down video as I do my makeup, as you get to know about me, as you get to know about my first job, how I went about content creation and all that. So first and foremost, I'm going to do my baby hair. Yeah, that's what we're doing. And then I'll come back with the story as I do my brows and everything. So guys, I've already done my hair. So what I do with my brows, I use this Morphers because I don't have the brow gel. So just kidogo, and then I raise my eyebrows. Like when nikikuwa na wig, it's always easier because oh my god, what happened? Oh, this is the wig. Maybe like this. When I have a wig, always in an erased face, so I don't struggle doing my brows. But say it's gonna be a struggle. So I just put in the brows. I put nazeka zende juu, comb them up. You see, it's raising it up. It's lifting the face. My eye pencil, I use Davis brand. Then I put some powder on my eyebrows because right now it's sticky, just a little bit. And then I will draw the eyebrows. So guys, just follow the shape of the eyebrows. There's spaces, you feel it. You fill in the brows. I'm not good at this, but I always try. So guys, let's start talking about where I was born and all that. So, you guys know Trans Nzoia County. Kitale, but wengine hawajui huko ni hiyo side ya Bungoma. That's where I was born. I went to St. Joseph primary. I went to Mount Elgon Academy. And then high school, I went to Nasokol Girls, and then also St. Joseph Girls. So back in Nasokol, I was in Form 1, Form 2 there, and then happened that I was a prefect, and I was given ile yenye wanafukuzwa watu fees. So I was the one to go to my class. I was the assistant prefect at that time. Niende kwa class nifukuze watu fees. So I was sent to tell the students to go home, wale wenye hawajalipa fees. So me Kirubi, I had homesick and people used to sneak out, but sasa they used to come on the same day. Like unachukua leave out sheet ya mtu. There are those people wenye hawakuwa shule. So una mtu anafukuzwa school fees, but alikuwa shapewa leave out, ameenda home, ni mgonjwa. So and then tuko wengi, like Form 1 we were 800 students. So the watchman ajui nani ni nani, you get. So people used to do this. And this one day I was like, why don't I use this opportunity? Mind you, ni mimi nimepewa leave out sheets. So I went, nikachukua, nikaangalia mwenye yuko, I hold on to her leave out, and then oh my god, this is crazy. I hold on to her leave out, and then after that I gave the others their leave out sheets, and I went with my friend. My friend akaniambia si twende basi, juu pia yeye nilikuwa nimempea leave out ya mtu. So ndo huyu mimi, I went home. Would live out shit ya mtu, you understand? So them they used to go to town, do shopping. Tulikuwa tunakubaliwa kwenda kuingia shule na foodstuffs. So ye akaenda akafanya shopping and she came back. Me, I was homesick. I missed my mom. I missed home. I missed everything. I went back home. Nikafika hadi Kitale. Mind you, the school is in West Pokot, yeah? So me went hadi Kitale to my mom's shop. My mom is like, why are you home? She paid the school fees, so she knows I'm not home for school fees. She thinks I'm home for another reason. And she's like, why are you at home, Kirubi? I'm like, Mom, we've been told to come and get, this is my concealer, I'm just concealing, to come and get money for a trip. So I've already made my mind and I'm lying to my mom, we're going for a trip. She goes like, how much is the trip? I tell her it's 28,000 and we are going to Eldoret. Sorry, I did not calculate well because why would you go to Eldoret with 28,000 shillings? Mind you, we used to go to, back in primary, to Mombasa with that amount, you get. So I tell my mom we are going for a trip and it's 28,000. So she's like, okay, I can give you the money, you go back to school right now. I'm like, no, mom, nitarudi kesho because hata nimechoka could travel. She's like, okay. The next day kafika, I refused to go back to school. So before we continue, my foundation is from Rich Beauty. Yeah, that's what I use. So I'm home. The next day, I don't want to go back to school. Setting spray first before we get in the foundation. So mimi nimekataa kwenda shule. So the third day is when I went back to school. My mom gave me the money for the trip. So I didn't use the money because I knew there's nowhere we're going. Na siku za mwezi ni 40. So I was just counting the day I'll get caught. So I go back to school and nobody knew I went, you understand? So there was this deputy. She used to take roll call every day when you're out of school. She came, she took roll call from my class, every class. She knew I wasn't there and I had paid the fee. She didn't say, she left like, alingoja kama how many days ilipita, like a week. And then she starts calling people one by one. So they come and tell me, Kirubi, that time they used to call me Jane. Jane, the deputy is calling you. I'm like, what's up? I was like, maybe it's class issues because I was the class prefect. So I was like, let me go. I'm going and they're like, why did you go home? And you didn't have a leave out. Mi sijui kujitetea and I don't know how to lie. So nilinyamaza tu. So she says, we'll call your parents. Your parents will come to pick you up tomorrow. My mom was called. Mind you, sijawahi pewa suspension. This is my first time. So like, my mom was in such a shock. Like, why would my kid do this? And I've been so good, you understand? And that time, ilikuwa time ya kufunga shule. It was we're almost doing exams. So we were given suspension for 1 week. So 1 week I go home. So mamangu amenikujia, she didn't say nothing. She came with my stepdad, picked me up, and then we went home. So on our way home, me mamangu ni mkali, like she's fire, and I knew that. So I didn't do nothing, and she didn't do nothing. So it's lunchtime, I'm supposed to eat. She doesn't want to buy me food. And then because she's punishing me, my stepdad was like, ni mtoto bado, just let her eat. She had homesick. My dad bought me food. My mom is not talking to me the whole time. Ajaniongelesha since tutoke shule. Mind you, it's a 45 minutes drive. We stopped to eat. She's like, no, she doesn't need to eat because she did haya tabia mbaya, you know, parents. My stepdad was like, okay, because anapenda mamangu. So akanibaya food chini ya maji akaniletea kwa gari. Simi nimekaa huko backseat. We didn't even get home. We get to town. My mom is like, she needs to stop at a hardware. She stops, she buys the trimming scissors, and she gives it to me. Na slasher, alibai na slasher. And she gave it to me, and she's like, you see, now that we're going home and it's like you don't want to study, you're going to be the housekeeper at home. Imagine. So I went. I was the housekeeper, by the way, even auntie yangu. So I used to call our maid auntie. Auntie yangu akapewa off. Akaambiwa neza enda home kutembelea watu wa kwao for 1 week. Because I'm in suspension for 1 week. That 1 week, I did the house chores. I never knew how to do anything because me, nimelelewa na maid. So I'm like, Mom, I can't wash these clothes. They're so big. And she's like, you have to learn to. You didn't know how to do a mistake. Umefanya sai makosa, so mistake is punishable. You need to know how to. So I used to do my clothes, mom's clothes, my dad's clothes, our children's clothes, my siblings, that is. And then after that, I go out, I trim. I used to slash bit by bit because our compound is so big. So nilikuwa na slash kidogo kidogo vile nitaweza. Yeah, so I slash bit by bit. Hadi time nilimaliza, then the nyasi ilikuwa hapo. I used to learn from YouTube. Nyasi ilikuwa sawa. The flowers, we had flowers, zilikuwa sawa. Yeah. So it gets to my day to go back to school. That was the worst day of my life, because tell me why. Tumerudi shule with all the parents. We were like 6 children tulikuwa suspension. So all the 6 children tumerudi shule, and so hii shule I always forgot iko na mchezo sana, because umeleta all the kids when mmepewa suspension, your parents come and the other parents' kids au wenye wamefukuzwa pia wakaleta new chains yenye wamechuna kwa miti wakaleta, and they gave the parents. So I thought every parent was punishing. The school won't beat you or do anything, then they just give you suspension. Your parents are the one to cane you. So they were like, we need to sleep down. Maybe since I started school sijaichapwa kwa matako, but that day they refused. They're like, umefanya makosa, so you have hauna anything ya kusema, you understand? I slept down. My mom si mkali kwa kupiga mtu, you understand? Yes, she doesn't do that, but she canes you. Yeah. So guys, I don't do the upper side until I'm done with the lower side. So this is I'm going in with my concealer. So my mom, huyo mzazi mwingine ameanza. That dad beat the fuck out of me. Hadi mamangu akaanza kulia. Because alinichapana karibu viboko 15. And then you know me, yes, I'm a softie, but niko na kiburi. Siwezi kuonyesha I'm hurt. So me ananipiga, me I am not crying. The first cane ikavunjika. You know they are ripe. Ni zile zimechunwa sayo, so they are green and they are juicy. So mi nimelala chini, amenipiga mpaka amenikanyaga kichwa. Silly. My mom is the one crying for me. Imagine. Amenipiga, anasema. Alafu alikuwa mpokot, anasema, no, wewe msichana usirudia makosa. Unaona mamako ni mpole, amekaa tu hapa, wewe unampea stress. Eh? She bit me guys. He bit me, sorry. He bit me. 15 canes ikapasuka. Hadi mamangu yo ya mwisho akasema imetosha. Usichape mtoto wangu tena. Now it's my mom's time to beat me. Ilikuwa wazazi wote wanawachapa, but sasa ni wawili. So mimi nilikuwa pea na huyo msichana, and I really regret it because babake ni mkali. It's my mom's time to beat the lady. Mamangu ni soft. She's so feminine. So she beat the girl kiboko moja hivi tu, na kamwambia usirudie. Sawa msichana. She was like, okay. If I was my mom personally, mimi ningelipisha mbona baba amechapa mtoto wangu, you understand? But my mom alimchapa tu moja, and then she bade me 2 canes. She's just like, Njeri usirudie, sawa, usirudie hivyo. And then we are done. So, I hated that girl since then. Because babake alinipiga. Mom, if you're watching this, you remember what happened, please. So, uyu day, so they were like, okay, you can go back to class, wakabaki na wazazi wetu. So when my mom is about to go, she was like, I need to talk to you. I was like, okay. So my mom is this type of mama pendi aibu and society judgmentalness. So my mom called me and she's like, so I want you not to do the exams that your fellow students are having. That was closing exam. I was like, why? She's like, I just told you not to, so don't ask too much questions. I was like, okay, mommy. So guys, I use my eyeshadow as what is it? Ya highlight hapa. So my mom is like, I just told you not to do the exam, so just follow what I'm telling you. I was like, okay. So when exams were brought me, I said my mom told me not to. The first day I didn't do the exam, and then the second day my mom comes for me at school and she's like, I need my child transferred. I don't want her here anymore. I feel like she felt so bad when that dad was beating me up like a stupid woman. Like alinipiga yo. I don't even want to remember. I remember at your exam I didn't sit down. I was just standing because my ass hurted. So so my mom was like, you need to transfer. She already got a school for me. I need to go. It's like, tell the mtoto wangu wa park, I need her out of here. So my mom told me I lie, I have a more amoeba, and that's why I'm transferring, because my condition, she cannot take care of me. So that's what I said, and I nikahama. My friends loved me so much, so much. I grew up being loved. So my friends loved me. They cried. Also cried with them. They told me bye. My mom was like, I'm all back here because your friends are crying. I'm like, no, I wanna go. So I moved schools, and the next term I was enrolled to another school, St. Joseph's Girls Kitale. This is where I learned hatred. Mimi sijawahi chukiwa anime. I grew up being loved. I was loving myself, so I attracted everything nice. So I went to this other school. The first girl I met was so sweet to me, and she was like, she helped me pack my things in the dorm, and then she told me the class she was, and I was like, so it was my turn to go and get my class number. This girl was so nice, I'm telling you for free. She was so nice. So she tells me, go now, you take your class. I went to take my class. I'm in the same class with her. That was so nice. I was like, I'm in the same class with you. We'll say, oh, we'll be friends. So I get to the school. So in my school, my previous school, there was drama, and I never knew how to act. And the people in that club were always bossy, and they walikuwa na sauti. Me, I was naive. You get. So my friend told me, why don't you try the drama club? It's the most interesting club in the school. I was like, why not? I can go. So I got the first day, and kwanza hapana, niliandikwa noisemaker siku ya kwanza. Ilinikasirisha sana. So I got the first day to school, and to the interview, and it was a choral verse. They told me to say a line. Bro, hata mimi sikuwa najua niko na sauti kama hiyo. So I was enrolled. I just did a one line choral, and they were like, yeah, you're in. It's my first day. So I get to the club. So we were doing, so we start practicing. It's first time, remember? So we start practicing, nini inaitwaje? Play. So because I had a nice voice, nikachukua role ya some other girl hapo. He, udem alikuwa anani size juu nimechukua role yake. You understand? She hated me. Everybody hated me because I'm just new. I'm already in the main role and I've not done anything. I don't know even people. I only know a couple, like 5. Yeah. So that's it. I go to the club and then I became the cheerleader the next year. So this is, do you know me nikitoka shule, I made the drama team band. Like the school aina drama side. Not because of me, but because of the behavior we had. People were smoking weed, which I didn't know, so we were given expulsion. But me, I was in Form 4, so I had to come back and do my exams, which I did. So like Mimi, in high school, my mom used to treat me like a princess, you understand? Even in primary. Kwanza in primary, she used to buy me lots of things. And then I told you guys I had a stepdad. So my stepdad so they never used to visit me the same time because my mom was always free in the morning and my dad at night. So I used to have 2 visitings. My mom comes in the morning, she brings me food and shopping. And then later my dad comes, he brings me shopping because he never knew how to cook and junk food. Yeah. So me box yangu ilikuwa imejaa tu food, you understand? So after high school is when like I felt like my mom aliniachilia. Not like okay, me, I finished high school in obviously December, and then I joined uni January. Ni mimi nilikuwa napea mamangu pressure juu nilikuwa na boyfriend, and my boyfriend was in Nairobi and I wanted to spend time with my boyfriend, you understand? There is all forms of my boyfriend. So I was like, I want to go to school. So I joined the same school my boyfriend was. It was a private uni. I won't give you the name though. So I joined the same school my boyfriend is, and I felt like my life was okay now. So my boyfriend used to buy me pizza, food. He used to spoil me. He was in second year, I was in first year. So like he just used to do what he can. It's not like he was rich. No, but he used to spoil me. So years went by and then COVID came. When COVID came, that's when I knew, I'm alone in this world. So my mom was paying for me a 1-bedroom. I've never stayed in a hostel. So COVID came and things became hard even on her side. So she's like, I call her and I'm like, Mom, I need money for rent. And she's like, you know what? Ata mimi sina. The economy is bad. Even you know that. So at this point, you also need to start looking. Bro, wewe ni mtoto, haujawahi fanya kazi, and your parents tells you that. I feel like my world came like, maisha yangu ikaporomoka. I felt like my world was coming to an end because where would I get 14,000 Kenyan shillings to pay for my rent? And I'm all alone. Oh, I was with my friend. So I started looking for jobs. I remember I went back home first. I was like, nikarudi home, I was like, hata hiyo kazi, hiyo shule staki. That's why I dropped out of school. I was like, I don't want that school. So I went back home and it was still hard. My mom didn't have money because of COVID, you understand? So I had to look for a job. I got this job. It was Safaricom. We used to sell lines, SIM card. So kulikuwa mana truck inakukudia asubuhi and it goes and drops you where you're working from. Penye job iko, you get. Yeah. So I worked this job for like 3 months nilikuwa nimekuwa mweusi because we even used to go hadi Lodwar Turkana to sell SIM cards. Mind you, salary is 50 bob per SIM card, so depends on how you sell it. Inaweza kuwa a bad day uze hata SIM card moja urudi home na 50 bob. Thank God transport was provided, food you provide for yourself. So unaweza kaa hadi njaa. Imagine. So that's where my friends told me how to smoke weed, because we used to have a hard time and I used to think a lot, and my mom was away. So I told you I was raised by a maid. Bidoto alikuwa ameenda juu hakuna hadi pesa ya kumlipa. I was working from far away. She's not even at home. So mimi natoka job, I come and cook for my siblings. Evil, you get. So like I pushed it, and then the reason why I left the job is the boss tried to, you know, us as girls, we have like vitu mingi, like the boss is trying to hit on you, evil. So me, I was like, fuck it. I left the job. I don't have any other job to do. You get? So like when God closes one door, another one always opens. So my mom, my siblings went back to school. I was left alone at home and I felt so lonely. I've broken up with my boyfriend, the one I joined uni for. So I had to go out my way. I came back to Nairobi. But before I came back, I got a poster and they're like, we're looking for girls to do promo. BAs, that's what they call us, brand ambassadors. I was like, I can do it. I don't care, but I can do it. So I went to the interview and I got the job. But kwanza nikikuja Nairobi, I came to my friend's place. See, I don't have a place. You remember my place? I couldn't pay rent. So I came to my friend's place. She was living in a bedsitter, so I lived with her for like 1 month. And then I went and lived with my friend again. I'm just house hopping, you get. Hopping. It's hopping, yeah? Like club hopping. So me, I'm just house hopping because I don't have a place of my own. So I did the promo and it was good. Made me get my first house. Yeah. So we got our house. I was with my friends, so we were sharing the house as I'm doing the promo. So guys, this is a short course because I don't want to go for a degree. I did my school for 8 months. Then I came back to Nairobi again, continued with my promo until now I got my main the job I'm doing right now, content creating and hosting. Yeah. So that's it. Like we nimepitia. But I remember also hapo katikati, as I was hoping, I was doing promo, because you know promo is always on Thursday, Friday, Saturday and Sunday. Si kila siku. So these other days I used to go with my friend to sell car air fresheners. You know, air fresheners za gari hizo. So we used to go to River Road. We buy air fresheners for 50 bob, and then we go to West T, uko kwa parking za watu wenye wanafanya kazi kwa mabuilding kubwa. We sell for them at 150. Sometimes these guys used to buy us lunch because we were young and pretty. Yeah. So hustled, got my own house, and that's it. That's where I am right now. I haven't given you guys like the full story. Yeah, but at least nimewapea a clue of where I come from. At least now you all know, like, you just have to be patient with life. Everything comes at its own time. Because I feel like if it was not for the COVID, I will still be in school right now, depending on my mommy to pay everything for me. It's not like I did not study, I did, which I'm trying to go back to school also right now. Yeah. But you see, like, everything happens for a reason. At least it taught me something in life. You get? Not everything comes time unataka. Vitu zinakujanga tu time yake. So all we have to do is be patient and pray to God. That's it, guys, for today. So I'll just continue doing my face. And if you want more story times, I think I'll do now a poll on Instagram. Yo ya kuuliza what do you want to know, because ina nimependa too random. You get, like, I just wanted like a sit down video. So nimefanya too random. But then again, guys, you see, when I was doing promo, that's when I met like people who own brands, influencers. Because when I used to see influencers, they used to come to the event, and I'm like, yo, one day. But then what you say by your tongue is what you get. The tongue is so powerful. So I used to tell God, these girls that are here coming for these events to promote these brands and get paid. They're paid to come and get to party and look good. I just want to become like them. This eyebrows is so lifted. I want to become like them. That's what I used to tell God. And you see, here I am. I'm them. Kwa nasema mimi sitaki kusavia watu, like I'm coming to serve you cocktails and nini. I want to be the one serve those cocktails and look good and be paid. And that's what I'm doing right now. Imagine. So your tongue is so powerful and believing. So when I was doing this promo, I got to meet those influencers and I wanted to become like them. And then it also opened for me ways kunini could get other brands. I was working for one brand, but then when I serve someone, it's like, oh, you're so beautiful, you're so kind, and your service is amazing. Why don't you come and work for my brand? So you remember I used to do like Thursday, Friday, Evo. So I started getting gigs for Monday, Tuesday, Evo. Sasa, that's how I went up my way. I started now getting more and more brands from what I'm doing. Like if you serve someone well, at a side, maybe if I go somewhere and the BA serves me well and I have an opportunity that I can connect her to, I will, because I like her service. You get it? Yeah, so that's how it worked. And that's how I got my way. It's just my kindness, my nice service, my smartness, intelligence. Not that I'm bragging, but it's true. So that's how I got all of that. So let me just do my makeup. I don't know if you guys will stay with me till I finish, because the video is long. So guys, I don't do my eyeshadow. I don't like eyeshadow. If I'm doing my own, I don't like. If I'm getting it done by a makeup artist, I do nude. I don't know why me eyeshadow zilinikata. Kwanza hizo colors, the only colors I can do is smoky eyes only. Imagine. So I'll see you guys when my makeup is done so that we can end this video. Guys, I finished my makeup. I did a dark makeup. And that's it. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please do so. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you. I hope this was not boring. I hope so. I'll see you guys on the next one. If you want more story times, please just let me know.